Today on Beyond the Headlines, tight security has been deployed at the National Assembly as suspended Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan attempts to resume her duties today, defying the Senate's stance and the Inspector General of Police decision not to restore her security detail. From there, we proceed to a major shake-up in the Labour Party. Peter Obi's former running mate, Dr. Yusuf Datti Baba-Ahmed, has reconciled with the Julius Abure-led faction of the Labour Party and allegedly announced his intention to run for president in 2027. Stay tuned as we explore these events. Hello viewers, I'm glad to have you on Beyond the Headlines. I'm Coach Raphael. Tight security has been implemented at the National Assembly as suspended Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan attempts to resume her duties today, July 22, 2025, despite opposition from the Senate. This development follows the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Ebotekun's decision to disregard Senator Natasha's request for the restoration of her police security detail even after she formally notified him of her planned resumption and cited a court judgment in her favor. Senator Natasha was initially suspended by the Nigerian Senate for 6 months on March 6, 2025, due to an incident where she reportedly refused to comply with the sitting arrangements during a plenary session and allegedly violated Senate rules. On July 4, 2025, the Federal High Court, presided over by Justice Binta Nyako, declared her suspension excessive and unconstitutional. The court ruled that the Senate's actions went beyond the powers granted by the Section 63 of the Nigerian Constitution and ordered her recall to represent her constituents. Despite this court's ruling, the Senate has consistently maintained that no enforceable order compels them to reinstate Senator Natasha before her 6-month suspension officially expires. They have warned against any forceful attempts by her to resume duties, labeling such actions as premature and disruptive to legislative proceedings. Furthermore, the Senate has pointed out that the court found Senator Natasha guilty of contempt for a satirical apology she posted and mandated her to pay a 5 million naira fine and issue formal apologies before any reinstatement could be considered. Senator Natasha, however, citing the court judgment, declared her intention to resume her legislative duties on July 22, 2025, today, Tuesday. Ahead of her planned return, she formally requested the restoration of her official security detail from the Inspector General of Police, emphasizing potential security threats associated with high-profile political matters and the need for protection while carrying out her constitutional responsibilities. She attached a certified true copy of her court judgment to her correspondence with the police authorities, highlighting Order 12, which pertained to her recall. However, the IGP did not respond to her request, nor were her security details restored. This ongoing dispute has led to heightened security measures around the National Assembly complex. To prevent any unauthorized entry by Senator Natasha. Activists, including Aisha Yusufu, have publicly supported Senator Natasha, criticizing the Senate for disregarding the court's decision and denying her constituents their rightful representation. The situation remains tense as the Senate awaits the full expiration of the suspension period, insisting on due process before any reinstatement.
Hello. Oh, media cannot pass here. What is the problem? Media, please. Go back. Hello. Come here.
Wait, no, it's close to one.
Barricade.
We should have our camera.
cameras.
Who says so? Who says so?
Not for our cameras.
Who says so?
Who is making that statement? That who's off camera?
Who made that
We
statement?
rather die that we don't intend to pass here.
Please, who made that
We only
statement?
saw her up to the gate because she's supposed to resume today. Yes, the people of Kogi Central are lacking representation, and the court has averted that injustice. So can she please go through? Okay.
Please tell us your name first. What is your name?
Okay, so do you mind?
What's your name, sir?
I'm Senator Natasha.
Tell us your name and your office. The access is not there. I didn't say so.
Yes, gentlemen. I was having a conversation with you.
Ma, let it take over.
Senator, please speak. They are also knowing you. Excuse me, I'm having a conversation with you. Gentlemen, you are a staff of the National Assembly. You are the okay, so may I know why a staff of the National Assembly was stopped a serving senator from walking into the chambers to come and start functions and representing half people who are as elected and as sworn in with the certificate of return to carry out our constituted functions. So may I know why is it from the National Assembly was stopped a serving senator from representing? And can I see written authority of your mandate to stand here right before me?
We can't hear you, sir.
No, please speak up.
Please speak up, sir. We need to hear you. If you are security, we want to know who you are and why you are here. On whose instruction are you here, sir?
It's okay. I've asked him the questions. I believe I deserve an answer.
You don't have an answer?
Where is the gentleman who stopped us first?
You don't have an answer?
You have no answer.
So let's walk in. You have no answer?
I don't know. Why are you not? Are you?
Why is everybody coming and going? If you do not have an order, can you allow the senator pass and resume her duties?
Exactly.
What is going on?
Exactly.
Why is the whole place looking militarized?
Like deaf and some people cannot speak loud. He doesn't have an order. He doesn't have an answer.
Please, can we pass yet now? Please, Chairman. Oh, no, don't push me. Don't push me. Why are you pushing us?
You are not pushing us.
Nobody is pushing you.
It is not about who
Nobody is pushing you.
Why are you here, sir? Why are you here? On whose instruction are you here?
Somebody should speak, you know.
Yeah, somebody should say something.
What exactly is going on?
People should tell us.
Look at police. Yesterday, police were protesting on behalf of police. And today, you are here again doing an illegitimate job. You cannot be serving the whims and caprices of one man. Senator Akpabio is not the constituted authority. A senator wants to resume her duties, constitutional duties. What exactly are you people doing here? You say you are not under instruction. Can you leave so that she can pass? In a National Assembly of 109 senators, we have just 4 women. One of them is the one going through this persecution.
Akpabio, whose election was
Was mad with fraud.
All right, matters.
Dr. Yusuf Datti Baba-Ahmed, who was Peter Obi's running mate in the 2023 election, is now making headlines because he has reconciled with the Julius Abure-led faction of the Labour Party and allegedly declared his intention to run for president in 2027. Contrary to rumors, Datti made it clear that there is no break between him and Peter Obi. They remain on good terms. In fact, Datti distanced himself from the ADC coalition, saying it is unlikely to produce change since it is formed by the same old politicians, mostly from APC. He also hinted that cracking the powerful APC is harder than breaking his relationship with Peter Obi. Meanwhile, Datti's new alliance with the Abure's LP faction rejects any coalition with ADC and insists on rebuilding LP independently, even as Datti and Abure confirm they are not a divided faction, but the legitimate LP leadership recognized by INEC.
Restore yourself to your former position. I have attended and I have listened to the coalition attempts, yet I still remain in Labour Party. I am not one to sleepwalk into any political arrangements. I call on all well-meaning politicians and members of Labour Party not to sleepwalk and allow themselves to be led into what they still are not comfortable with. I must say, in the past, a coalition was made. And in the past, a certain Nigerian government was voted out. I note with pleasure that this is what we as Labour Party did in 2023 and what we are about to do again in 2027. I note again that the coalition genuinely plans and intends to vote out the misruling APC. However, the government that follows is even more important than the act of removing a government itself. A government was removed and what followed after was disaster. So I'm saying that I personally am more of the opinion that it is the kind of government that we form that is more important to me, not just the act of removing the APC. To be accorded the privilege of attending this important meeting. Labour Party is not a party to walk away from. The successes, the history that Labour Party of Nigeria has recorded is unique and unprecedented. We presented clear records and evidence of 10 million votes scored in the last election, thereafter reduced to 6.1 million votes. And for that, I still remain. Labour Party is not a party to walk away from. The act of state capture is a more onerous task than causing disunity and disaffection among and within political parties. After the tragedy of 2023, Nigeria was promised governance, yet we continued to experience unrelenting, underhand politics going on within the country, within the regions, between the regions, and within the parties. A lot of water, as they say, has passed under the bridge. I'm here as a loyal party member. I am here as a peacemaker, and I'm also here to request. Having said that, I'm here to the best of our knowledge. His Excellency Governor Peter Obi, my boss, the 2023 presidential aspirant, is still a member of Labour Party. He attended, just like I did, the talks of coalition. A coalition is not a political party, and he has not become a member of ADC. This is to the best of my knowledge. So what you're asking is, in theory, if he does get the ticket in ADC, and in theory, I will tell you, when we get there, we will decide. My friend, you are saying if there is a crack, there is no crack. And by the grace of God Almighty, there will never be a crack between me and Peter. We are solidly together. In fact, it is easier to break the head of APC than to break than for a crack to exist between us. I'm here, if you recall, I stated clearly that as a loyal member to a party that has achieved what in Nigerian political history no party has. What we proved, they have not done it before, unprecedented. This party is one not to be abandoned.
Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir.
We must remember the good that Labour Party brought to Nigeria.
Yes.
Continue to keep in our minds the promise that Labour Party has for Nigeria, now to 2027, 2027 and beyond. And I made it abundantly clear that I wish to reconcile all parties. This is what an unambitious and loyal member of a party will do, and that is what I'm doing. Thank you very much.
Earlier, in a different interview, Datti professed that Peter Obi was the best candidate for the presidency. He hopes that politicians like Obi comes once in a lifetime, but also mentioned that he went for the best running mate, which is him. Political watchers see this as a possible end to Obi's hopes within the ADC, because that ticket is expected to go to Atiku, while Labour Party may give theirs to Datti, leaving Obi with only PDP and Governor Wike as his last resort, a path that might push Obi's ambition to 2031. However, Obi's supporters believe he is playing a smart game by keeping ties with ADC, LP, and PDP, building a stretched but united front. This complicated arrangement means the 2027 presidential race is still very much open, with shifting alliances and many uncertainties ahead. You're watching Beyond the Headlines on DDM TV. For more on this, do not hesitate to hit the like button, make your comment, share this video, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I am Toshku Raphael. See you next time.